Stop fooling around.
You're a kind master, eh? Much? What would you like, sir?
What's new around?
Nothing much, if you're looking for a job.
Well, why is this open?
Hey! Your horse is
Quick! I got the evidence against Mint Master.
Really? Let me see.
Here. His handwritten
There are names, amounts paid. I'll be damned. This is perfect, Henry. Where did you find this?
Vavak had a secret mint where coins were minted from the silver they stole. That's where he kept the books.
He obviously had it all worked out to the last. Did you have any trouble getting?
I had a bit of a disagreement with the...
Sacre! Well, I suppose it was to... I hope that's all that happened.
No.
Thank God. There's one more thing. Was there anyone else?
There were some coiners being...
Jesus Christ.
Vavak locked them up there to work for him.
My God. He really is an
I did, but it took some
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin dot?
They gave it to me quite...
I'm curious.
Here.
What the? That means all the groschen minted. In any case, we uncovered, but I'm afraid no matter what Master Baresh told you at the mint, no one will believe.
Luckily, I've got this. A letter from...
How did you get it?
I'd rather keep that...
This. But be that as it may, we know... I've been thinking it all over while you... The scheme Master Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredible. But it's also one of the... With those books in Rittard's hands, Vivart won't remain long in his... And it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that to many people.
I'm listening.
I knew you'd understand. Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a... change. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be different. A miner jumps at coin like a...
What happened to Herman?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the... and they found Fett on the spoil tip.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that...
Shit.
They're both gone and now I have to deal. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Boresh. But knowing him, and I'll take care of the coin. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivart. I've got a little something here for you. As a bonus, to add to what Master Boresh. And I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die. Excellent. You won't regret it. But don't forget, you can blackmail Vivart with the evidence all you want. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great...
You silly doggy. God!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Smell was so bad, it made my eyes water.
Have a
Tell
good
me
day,
about
Henry.
it. We had some last year.
And how'd you get rid of them?
It was easy.
Morning.
Likewise.
It's something that...
You said you needed some help with something.
Something's happened.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein and one of the servant girls,
You think she was killed because...
I don't know. If I...
I'll help you. Who was this dead...
Her name was Alice. I heard they found her all hacked up. They took the body to the morgue.
I'll go take a look up.
I think that would be for the best. You can ask the grave
When did you last see...
around...
And did you notice any...
Not at all. Though I'm afraid...
What was Alice trying...
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what?
And did you learn anything...
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't. So you'll have to figure out...
What about your other girl?
Yes. For that's why Alice's death shocked.
What are you going to do?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything
But you don't want to...
I'm scared maybe nobody knows about, and I can't risk that.
What if I go and see...
They don't know you, Hen. I'll figure something out.
Do you think there could be something...
I don't know. Maybe, but it's strange.
Why did you ask me and...
Because you're the only one I know.
Aha.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad. Not even Zhishka.
Aha. I know everything I know.
Good. Go to that. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more.
One day there'll be a solid gold statue of us standing.
Here it comes.
Thanks.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
What a day.
Hey, innkeeper!
Greetings. Good afternoon.
Good to see you again.
No bloody way.
You said you were headed to Kuttenberg.
True, true. Actually,
Henry.
pleased to meet you, Henry. You gave me a... I reckon I could teach you some...
Why not?
I'm glad to hear it, and I wouldn't mind some coin in return.
You were the head...
You're right. Yes, I should.
Sure you do.
You'd better believe...
I'd like to...
I'm glad to hear it, and I wouldn't mind...
You live in a...
Not just, but be careful.
Well, then I reckon you...
Of course.
A large beer for me.
Careful. Hey! You nearly run into
to me.
I expect you have some reason for being here. Can I?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
I'm Henry. I've got pressing... Take me to him.
Ah, Henry. Yes, yes. I'll let you in. Shimek will take you to the Lord. I hope you're not the first to come to him.
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sieges.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him.
Damn it. As always, counting grosh and not...
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased. He was boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian...
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you?
Unfortunately not. Some of them are beholding to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Pisek.
Christ above! That's exactly...
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of
You are absolute, especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to...
Gentlemen, and my lady, I've heard about his crimes against the crown, and it's no trivial pilfer.
Are you sure the accusation...
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my...
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Lichten. Henry, this is Sir Martin Oderin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas.
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you.
Godwin? Really?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his, but I'll help you if need be.
Sir Gunslin,
Shimek?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now? So be it. This matter must be brought. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth a dozen armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly! And then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavak's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your visit. But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance. If not, the king will hear of the
Enough! Do you think you can... That can easily change when the king learns to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what...
How dare you?
Henry, kindly in...
The word is you're conspiring with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett, sir, to falsify the mining records together. In other words, you're stealing the royal silver. And what's more, taking it to a secret mint where you forge your own coin with the royal stamp. And that's a capital crime. What do you suppose Sigismund might do if... when he finds out his own mint master is robbing him? Especially when he's desperate for every last groschen.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the and with nothing but common slander? You haven't
Well, we've not had much time for that. We've been...
I know about your account ledgers, and the ones from Buresh. The real ones, that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're complete? We've got copies here. The original book...
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King's...
So, do you want to...
Captain!
Sir!
This matter is an internal affair of the Crown, and...
Are you sure?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say!
Let us step inside. Let's give them...
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep... And I expect...
The executioner's far from here, so I'll be standing in for him.
What? You can't just cut down the royal...
I'll give you the wrong...
You're right. I underestimate...
You certainly did.
The only question is, how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunslin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can...
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in...
You have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes...
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement.
Spy on the king?
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Then you'd have to run damn far to...
Henry's right. So don't even think about double-crossing us.
And don't forget about...
I understand. All right,
Excellent. And now, get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today. I'm sure he'll be delighted to...
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got... At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating...
Good idea, sir.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malice...
I did. And I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time, until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kunslin.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
Nobody will be expecting me. The passageway is an advantage that works on my side. Besides, I've got my spy coat on, which makes me hard to spot. I can deal with any locks, and if I come across anyone, I'll take him out without a sound or a trace.
Well, it looks like you know what... I'll pray for your success. It would help us in more ways than you probably realize.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. We look helpless, and it's difficult to find out. But if you liberate Lord Capon, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Bergov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong advantage. That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about...
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. Thanks again. As soon as I speak to Rosa, I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing...
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't... I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on...
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough...
So, see what you've been cooking up, Babash. I won't be the stone. You'll be struggling your days, and we'll pass it on. Then, the demons of hell sit, and your
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection for a
They had two collections just like it already, and there are still holes in the walls.
That's true, but what good are fortifications you can't defend?
I'll tell you, no fucking good at all. See? I didn't say I wouldn't contribute, but I'm not giving them a single groschen until I see cut stones, lime, scaffolding, and 20 men working their asses off.
Here a moment ago. There's a thief lurking about.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey. Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he's...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where.
Is it in a cave here?
Well, no. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroad.
A wayside shrine?
Are you a Christian at... Never mind. It's a big white column. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... How can I describe it?
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you... And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a... You dig there, and you should get...
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any... And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out, too.
You're right. Horses will be...
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal...
Are you serious? I just introduced myself.
Exactly. Please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him.
You got it well figured out. Thanks.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us. Papa would never admit it. But alone, you've earned the right to the gratitude and friend.
I'm glad I could help you and your father.
The pleasure is ours. But tell me, Would you do it if you didn't need our help in return?
Well, I don't know if we'd ever have met under different circumstances. But one way or another...
I hope your word, at any rate. I also require some help, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from...
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, but if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises, so if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear...
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but find it nice and quiet.
Your wish is my...
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. And take this, so you don't get lost.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Oh, and about that how did you find that secret passage?
I'm glad you ask, because it's a really interesting... It all started when I was 12. One morning, I found a bat nailed to the...
Not really. Bats are creatures of the night. They flit around while good Christian, but a bat nailed up actually repels all evil.
Well now, I have to admire your knowledge. That's exactly what the thing that I was most interested in was where they got that bat. You know, I was awfully inquisitive. Embroidery wasn't exactly my passion, and Papa forbade me.
I know all about that. Not that I ever embroidered, but Pa never let me stray too far from home.
Parents have no understanding for the adventurous soul, do they? But back to the bats. I found out from the guards that they caught the poor creatures somewhere in the cellars. So I went to have a look there and found a whole swarm of them. I followed them for a while, and I noticed that in one corner they simply disappeared into a wall. Strange, isn't it? I was full of curiosity, and I talked Papa into having the wall demolished. I remember there was even a priest there at the time, and he wasn't at all happy about it. He was afraid we'd dig into hell. But as you probably guessed, there was nothing behind the wall but a passageway leading off into darkness.
My word, you're right. That is a really good story. You're really sharp. And hard-headed when you latch onto something.
Hard-headed? Aren't you a bit impertinent? I'd rather say...
Why did your people mark the passage?
Papa came up with that. He said one never knows what might happen. Why do you ask anyway? Would you rather search or...
No. It's really smart. Have you ever used the passage?
No. It's never been needed. That ought to give us enough time.
Sorry, I've got a bit lost.
I've told you already, haven't I? At the crossroads near Hushtal's. Behind them, you'll find another... Go there, again.
Sure.
And don't forget...
Oh, and about...
What's the meaning of this? Why are you wearing our things? You must have stolen them. Give up! I'm sorry. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
God be with you.
How did you become a knight?
I paid. When Malashov was vacated, I bought that fortress. Then it was entered into the land register as my property. There were still some legal requirements surrounding it, but personally, I'm pleased that in the history of our house,
you can simply buy a title?
Definitely not just like that. It's not at all such an unusual practice. In Prague, for example, there used to be the Rokitsan-Berger family, and they bought Okorsh. It may also happen that some commoner lends the king and the king doesn't have the coin to pay back the debt. So he resolves. Nevertheless, the old nobility, such as... and they despise us for it. They see us as up. But I think in a few generations, if I ever marry Rose, we'll be established among the nobility, and all the... I pray that my house will endure, and that my descent...
Well, enjoy your well-deserved spurs. May your house in... What's the political situation in the city? I mean, the politics of support...
All in all, Bailiff Plymel is also on Sigismund's side, as is his son, who's so corrupt. And I tested the waters among the...
Who sits on the city?
Wenceslas Forsucher, Jerome Naz, Franz Rosenthal, and Andrew Polner. They're from the old and rich Berger family. Martin tried to negotiate some support from them, but they either have their interests connected with... or they just don't want to commit themselves, so they don't lose.
But they don't sit alone on the...
They don't. Then there are the representatives, compared to the old houses, the guildmaster, so they probably won't... But you're right that we might find support. The thing is, we're not yet in a position...
And what about Vavak? He says...
He does, and they'll do what he tells them. Except maybe Vavak is a slimy bastard who'll sink us as soon as he gets the chance, because as soon as he learns something, he could...
Thank you for filling me...
Well, there wasn't much...
And what about the church? You can see Sedlet's monastery from the city.
He does. And his relationship... First of all, the abbot is burning through his... And who do you think is buying them up? Then there's a long-standing dispute over them.
Well, then how about promising the abbot support?
Ha ha! I see you're no... But we hesitated with the abbot, and he decided to throw in...
It's not like he had a lot of...
Oh, he did. A lot is permitted by the law.
Sigismund has a whole army behind him.
Do you think Sigismund would attack? All he'd get from us would be a pile of old bones. No, Sigismund doesn't need the abbot.
I'm glad we took care of Vavar. They outnumbered us, and they had heavy armor.
If the worst came to the worst. But otherwise, I agree with. After all,
if I may be so bold.
Not long ago. Back then, I saw things different. I feared, and rightly so. But I was in the mind. We quarreled a lot. In the end, he told me that he wanted to prove the night and that we'd earned the. When an opportunity arose.
What happened next?
More importantly, some French knight appeared. He said he was a renowned and that it was his. I no longer know. One of the first things. It seems that. And when the Frenchman. Only the oldest and most primitive trick. And of course, Sigismund, or whoever was in command, he had his own cap. When I learned where Venza had gone, but when we arrived, it was all over. And there was nothing left for. So, you heard it. My heart is back, but I won't make. It won't bring Venza back to me. Our estates. God be with you. Leave me alone, Henry. I have heavy thoughts that I need to deal with.
my eyes deceive me, or is it Henry again? Stop for a while, my good man.
What a coincidence. Greetings.
What are the odds of that?
Riddler
The very same.
Look, do you really roam around all alone?
No, I don't.
Yes, you told me about him.
I buried him not far from Visoka. There's this little spring, but lots of animals stop to drink, and sometimes I drop...
You look like you know your way.
That's if it's a meal you're at. I had the luckiest day. I can still...
I'm curious to hear what...
I'll tell you, but first, you solved the last riddle, and I lost the...
All right, tell me what you're...
Listen, a bailiff has 12 men join up for service one day. The bailiff was glad, but soon discovered that he didn't have enough gear for them in the armory. So those 12 men filed onto the square for the next morning's roll call. 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not...
Can you repeat?
A bailiff has 12 men. The bailiff was glad, so those 12 men, 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either...
Can you repeat?
The bailiff was... So those 12 men, 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either a helmet or armor?
Can you...
The bailiff was glad, so those 12 men filed onto the square for the next... 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me...
Three.
Oh, no, but not to worry. No one is...
I'm afraid I...
Me too. You're still here.
I'm afraid I...
Me too.